Hey TikTok, hey YouTube, y'all. I'm working from home today. Did y'all see Haley Robson, Robeson? I think that's it. Came out and she said that Trump is in those Epstein files. She just came out on being Midas, on the Midas Touch. And she said that she also said that TMZ, y'all, was getting paid. It was 10,000 either a month or a week to keep her name out there and keep the other survivors' name out there and drag them through the mud. She said years ago, her man got killed, her dude got unalived. She also said that Epstein started grooming her at the age of 16 and doing unspeakable things to her and wanted her to bring friends. She left, started stripping, met her dude. Her dude was killed some years later, and she thinks that Jeffrey Epstein and his ilk may have done that. Y'all got to go and look at that. But the biggest thing was TMZ. If that's true, if that is true, and she said it was in the files, and they have been getting that kind of money to cover for these rich people, baby. We thought mainstream media was a mess. In these YouTube streets, y'all know how big TMZ is. And we thought it was just mainstream media. Baby, if it turned out to be true that any now one of these blogging platforms had something to do with these Epstein survivors having to go through trauma. Her naked pictures was released of her as a 16-year-old. This government has not tried to protect her at all. And that's what I was going to tell y'all this morning, but Malachi came in. That's why I was telling him to go out, and he wouldn't go out. But did y'all see yesterday that it was a male that raised his hand as an Epstein survivor when the Congress people, their House of Representatives, when they asked them to raise their hand, when Pam Bodney was sitting there uncaring, like she was a robot and didn't know what was going on. They asked them to raise their hand, and they raised their hand, and one of them was a male. I told y'all that ain't no way that Epstein and the rest of these ilks were not grooming and messing with boys too. He's a man now, but he had to been a boy then. Was not grooming and messing with boys then. Y'all, this stuff goes deep. Like, what did one of those senators say? This is like Watergate. Y'all go back and look at Watergate. This is worse than Watergate. And the cover up, all Supreme Court, all of our biggest people that we thought we would be able to trust are involved in it. At least with Nixon, it was just his main people. It wasn't the CIA and the FBI, and people were still telling. Trump got rid of anybody that'll tell. Y'all, this is some disgusting mess. Some of you Americans voted for this Yahoo. Some of you don't care. Be asking, well, you hadn't been talking about Epstein. Why? We didn't know about it. We didn't know about it till Donald Trump brought it up. But once Donald Trump brought it up, we want to know what's going on too. But now y'all don't, because y'all are not true patriots. You're not true Americans. You're sycophants. Point blank, period. But what's done in the dark will come to the light, baby. And the emperor has no clothes. Point blank, period. From an angry black woman out of Tennessee, don't worry about cancel culture. Let's get it up out the mud. The have-nots will defeat the haves. They not like us. Welcome to the Poor People's Revolution.